That's good. So you see that? So Daniel and Sam, they do the same work in IT, I think, more or less. They are in IT, yes. So you see that what Patanjali is saying uh, is that, see, in a different perspective, when these 9 obstacles are absent in your life, the mind is already empty. More or less, you are in a meditative state. This is what this master is saying. So it is not kind of, we say we have certain symptoms of illnesses and we need to go for, we need to go for treatment, medicine. No, no, no. So these 9 obstacles, if they are absent in our life, not only it helps you to regulate your personal and professional and social and family life, but also the meditation. You see that if you consider I'm your good friend, very good friend, and I call you, hey, Brandy, I need your help. Can you come? Yes, yes, I will come. Definitely. But if I'm not a good friend of yours and I call you, the Brandy says, I'm not feeling good, I don't want to come. You are ready, you can come, but you don't come. Same thing applies to meditation. See that? So these 9 obstacles is a way to explore the very nature of the mind that 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 takes over our life during our activity, during our personal activity, professional activity. Are you ready all the time? Ever ready? So it demands enthusiasm. It demands commitment to yourself, not to others. You see, lot of challenges comes in our relationship because of these 9 obstacles. Leave aside meditation. Lot of challenges. I don't feel like doing. Okay, you don't feel like. But we don't explore why you don't feel like doing. I have a wonderful friend here. I would refer him as a person A so that even you don't recognize his gender. He has done or she has done, a person has done the practice regularly for 2.5 years with me. I used to go to his home. 2.5 years. Every time. He extended or she extended the time from 1 hour to 1.5 hour until 2009, before Corona took over. There was a tremendous progress. And he said that I'm always ready 10 minutes before the next appointment in the business, and everything is smooth. It is just play and fun. And he even claimed, which I just listen, but I don't speak about it, that I have increased my income. Okay, 2019 gone. So in December, he contacted me. So we started again private lesson online. Now, every week he fixed the time and the date, but he missed it. Oh, can we postpone it for another 2 hours? Yes. Can we do it for another 3 hours? Can we do it on the next day? And I realized, I said, someday he will realize. So he gives 1 million excuses. So where he gives the excuses? To his mind, not to me. I miss couple of $100. That's a different thing. But he is giving excuses to himself. Now, see, if I challenge him, what will happen? There will be a problem because you are not aware of what you are doing. So, in the last day before yesterday, he said, I know we have discussed about this. Life was so good. Business was so good and smooth. I did not have any stress, but I have been postponing, postponing, rescheduling. And I know I gave you hundreds of excuses that we discussed. This is what is our second obstacle on the path of meditation. So you cannot translate the word exactly into English, but I will try to give you a understanding. It is known as dhyan in Sanskrit. It is something like inactivity of the mind, or you may roughly translate as disinterested, or you may say that it is loss of enthusiasm. Do you know that we talk about 330 million gods and goddesses in our text? Leslie, see, we have every opportunity to approach any god and goddess. If you have only one god, then there is always a problem. If the god becomes angry over you, there is only one god. So the reference of the god is depicted in a different sense. So the goddess of sleep is the queen of night. So we talk the night. Goddess sleep is the queen of the night. And the god of the day is the sun. So one day, the goddess sleep was angry over the supreme god. Why you have given me the place in the night only? That will make a sense, what I'm going to explain you, the second problem. So she went to the supreme god and she said, why he has not given a chance during the day. So supreme god said, okay, let me resolve your problem. No problem at all. Dear, when people overeat, overexert, always running, you can enter into their mind and create a disinterest, heaviness, and wait for that continue heaviness and disinterest, and ultimately you can have your day in those people. He said again, when mind of a people lose commitment and they have many excuses, then you can take over their mind and they may fall into sleep. It is not sleep. It is disinterest. It is loss of enthusiasm. And the beauty of understanding these 9 obstacles, then you are exploring the subtler layers of the mind. And once you understand it clearly, you can take over the mind. And once these 9 obstacles are gone, your mind is already empty. And what is the goal of meditation? Emptiness. So now see that how we talk about. I enjoy. Sometimes people know. So this person say, I don't feel like doing meditation or giving meditation. I may say, no, I don't feel like giving meditation today. So I have to explore what causes that feeling in me, how it came to my mind, how, where. That is what is known as dhyan. You see that I was just talking to Sam. So you see the interest and enthusiasm. He was just saying that, I had 2 hours of the call, and in between, I found couple of minutes and I did one practice. That is what you are removing this dhyan. That helps you to succeed. That helps you to succeed. Otherwise, you may have hundreds of excuses. You mean hundreds of excuses. So, first thing that you are disinterested and you have 1,000 excuses. So, at last, this one, he's a wonderful person, he's very intelligent. And he sent an email last week. You see that I have to get vaccinated, all my employees, and that is the real reason. And I responded to him or her that yes, I believe you, I trust you. What should I say? What should I say? What should I say? You see that? So that kind of a mental attitude fails meditation. That is the obstacle. One must understand it. The moment these kind of feeling and the thoughts take over your mind, then you are already going away too far from meditation. How these thought comes, you say, some of you might be feeling, I have a genuine reason why. What the heck, are you crazy? I have genuine reason. So if you have a genuine reason, if you feel an urge to go to the restroom, apply the genuine reason there also. Don't go to the restroom. Do your activity. There you say, no, it is natural. When the mind says meditation is natural for my life, your obstacle is gone. So you may say that it is also a heaviness in the mind. Heaviness does not mean we increase our body weight. Heaviness in the mind. I feel heaviness. Sometimes we say it. Heaviness in the mind is caused by the opposition to a thing due to ignorance and impurity in the mind. Remember one thing: explore, contemplate, and reflect on these 9 obstacles again and again. Your regular contemplation and reflection and instantly becoming aware of these obstacles will make your mind empty. 90% of the battle is won. So now see from the philosophical point of view, according to yoga. I don't feel like doing. I have lost enthusiasm. So there is one other beautiful woman. She is also doing private lessons, and she is very, I would say, mindful. So couple of, at least 1 or 2 sessions in a month, she says, my mind said, I don't want to do it. So I thought that I should write to you, but then I joined again and I realized it is a mental problem. You see, that is how you contemplate and reflect. You don't take it, when the mind says, I don't feel like doing, and that is it. You stick to it. That's a deeper impurity of the mind. So is it mental? Yes, it is a mental sickness. This is the second obstacle of disinterest. So philosophically, we say the problem is caused due to the rajoguna. What is rajoguna? Always active, hectic. The moment you wake up, mind is constantly running. So you take it for granted. Mind is constantly running. Come on, it is your mind. Ask your mind why you are running, where you are running. Can I organize the steps? Can I organize my life? You don't think about it. You simply say, my mind is running. That is all. As if you are saying, my feet is running. I don't have any control. You think of it. Be logical. Apply wisdom. No, my mind is running. Whose mind is not running? Tell me whose mind is not running. So that's a point of thinking. We are human beings. We have an intellect. We can make a choice. But we don't want to make a choice. You see a bigger excuse? No, I did meditation, but my mind was not. Do you see? So once you start giving a break, come on, you are running? Thanks. Let me see where are you running. And the moment you start thinking, 90% of your problem will be resolved. I can bet you. So that is what the steyan. Another word in English, I was thinking of it. It is indolence. Indifference and disinterest like to spread in the mind during meditation. Indolence. We know how good practice is for us and would like to do it, but still, I don't do it. Mental fatigue is also, you can say it is also a kind of mental fatigue. But pay attention to all the description that I gave. Think of it. I don't feel like giving meditation today. From where this thought has come? From where? How? Why? Have you seen any time, I'm feeling sleepy, okay, let us do the meditation. Finish it off, I don't feel like giving you today. Any day, any time. So it is a mental state. The third obstacle is known as sanshaya. Sanshaya means doubt. What is the meaning of doubt? Should I do this? I should not do this. Do this, don't do this. So what is happening? The mind is swinging like a pendulum. It has an opposing thoughts. Why it has an opposing thoughts? Because the knowledge is sleeping. That is the third obstacle. Knowledge is sleeping. The definition of sanshaya we find by our teachers. When the knowledge sleeps, then you have a doubt. See that. See the beauty of understanding. I have a doubt. I have a doubt about this crazy guy, so let us understand. Knowledge is sleeping. What he is giving me? He is giving me meditation. He is helping me to raise my level of awareness. He is pointing me. Doubt. I do it, I don't do it. When the knowledge sleeps, then the mind is confused what to do, what not to do. When the mind swings like a pendulum, should I practice or not? Should I do this or not? That is one of the major causes of anxiety and depression. If you go deeper, I've taken care of thousands of people. Think of it. Same thing, not only in meditation, in job, in relationship, in talking to the people. When the seeker recalls to practice meditation, mind sleeps to the knowledge of it. It creates doubt. I've been pleading you, requesting you, please do the practice every day. Spend 23 hours in your personal, professional, social, family life. You see, can you strike a kind of balance in your life? 1 hour only? Every day, 23 hours. No, I don't have time. You try to understand me. So you are confused, but how? I cannot say you openly. Now the topic has come, so I'm expressing it. Why I'm expressing it? So that whenever your mind has a doubt, think the way I'm talking to you. Come on, mind, what you're doing. So this sanshaya contains two things, confusion plus doubt. It contains the confusion. Now see, we are explaining. The master is frequently in need to know everything and control every single detail of our lives. We overanalyze situations and opinions, ignoring the clarity or ignoring the trust. In a word, you see that? So, first is we discussed about the physical illness. Second is the styan, indolence. Third is what we say sanshaya. Sanshaya means doubt. Now, there is another state of the mind. Think of it. You forget the steps of meditation that we explained earlier. Absence of the steps of yoga leading to meditation. Why it is absent? I forget it. It is not happening. Not able to do it because mind does not recall previous steps. You see, recalling the previous steps. Oh, when I hammer the mind with om, 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 it throws out all the thoughts. So now I don't remember. So what happens? Now my mind is complaining, I have a lot of thoughts, what should I do? That is known as the fourth problem. The word is pramada. Buddha uses the word pramada again and again. Pramada. When a person does not follow the preparatory steps of yoga that leads to meditation is pramada. Sometime it happens. Sometime it happens in our life. Oh, yes. Meditation, I understood. It is focus on the breath. I have left the previous steps. I have left all the understanding. So now I start focusing on the breath. The mind rejects, revolts, reacts, and then say, nothing in the meditation. Leave it. I cannot do it. I have a lot of people who say, forget about it. You see that? I cannot practice meditation. Pramada, I cannot practice meditation. Means I don't want to relax. I cannot relax. I cannot relax. So, majority of the people claim that they know all these preparatory steps. Still, person does not want to do it, does not feel like doing it. Two things. Does not want to do it, does not feel like doing it. Can we say it's a kind of negligence? It is little deeper than that. Lack of discipline, it is little deeper than that. Lack of clarity, it is little deeper than that. You wake up in the morning. You feel body is fine, good. You are sitting. The mind starts thinking. The mind even reminds you, let me practice it. Mind says, who will do the practice? There is nothing in it. I have done yesterday with this crazy guy. Nothing happened. Today also nothing will happen. See this attitude. Can I change these thought pattern? Who is going to change? I simply can point you out. If you don't take the charge of your mind, you cannot do it. So pramad is little different from laziness. We will understand that. We have a desire to do it. We have a desire to do it, but the body and the mind prevents me doing the practice because I feel heaviness. That is laziness. And in the pramad, you see the subtle layers of understanding of the mind, our own mind. The more you understand, that you can apply in daily life. Mind says, no, I don't feel like doing it. Push the mind. Where are you? Why you don't feel like doing it? Are you not free? Yes, I am free. And I am going to spend my time in that pramada. Pramada means I'm not interested, I'm not interested, I'm not interested. So that becomes the mantra. Do you see that? And alasya means the laziness means you have a desire to do it, but you feel the body and the mind is preventing me to do it. It's a mental obstacle. All these are mental obstacles. When we feel heaviness, laziness, indolence in the body, we fail to practice. We like to practice, but due to heaviness, fatigue, we fail to practice regularly. So pay attention. In pramada, there is no heaviness in the body. In the previous pramada, there is no heaviness in the body and the mind. It is disinterest. But the seeker knows it, still he does not feel like doing the practice. The seeker in pramada does not do even when he knows he can do it, should do it. Do you get it? In laziness, we know what we need to do, but we do not do it. Are you getting? See the difference between the two? So, see the beauty of understanding that these 9 obstacles give you a deeper insight. It gives you a deeper insight that how my mind is working and how I can change the direction of the mind. And the single phrase applies here. Always become aware. Is mind working on me or I am working on the mind? Simple. Are you working on the mind or is mind working on you? So if you look deeply, become aware, not only during the practice of meditation, but all the time, it is going to help you in your professional life, going to help you in your family life, social life. You can recognize these mental challenges in your honey and you can take the right step. Oh, my honey is in indolence. Let me withdraw. I should not say anything. Keep quiet. See that? Do you see the beauty of this understanding can help you in your personal, professional, social life? Choice is yours. You allow the mind to work on you, or mind continues to work on